guys, this is Adam Munds with RCHub Studio Productions, and today we are back in the studio, and this is another one of the Amazon videos. I gotta say, this is a really great deal for me. I know it's not very high-end products, it's kind of a mediocre, semi-hobby grade style product, which is fine. I own stuff like the Alma Notorious, the DBXL, and my SX102s, stuff like that, for the more experienced hobbyist. But I see people all the time wanting these new things, and I also apologize real quick for the studio being a little dirty. It'll be okay though, we'll make it work. But I see people asking for these lower end products all the time for people getting into the hobby, and I always suggest like this, the X102 Deadbolt, or the Almost Simpson 3ES. Stuff like that is what I always suggest, but sometimes that's still a little expensive, which I fully understand. So this time I've got this SGILE, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, 1/16 scale Transporter 2. It's a military off-road truck, which from my understanding is going to be a micro-sized trailer truck. Let's go ahead and crack this baby out. There we go. Box looks pretty good. There's a good picture of it. No one cares about the box. Let's go ahead and crack on into this radio here. So, I believe this radio is going to be exactly the same as what the boat came with, which is going to be perfectly cool. That boat, the Latitude boat, was actually a very good performing boat. I actually just got done shooting a video. You guys won't see that for a little while, but just got done shooting a video of it. So, actually the radio is a little bit different. Feels pretty light in the hand. Does go down here. I think it does use AAAs, which I'm gonna have to scrounge up. Down here on the bottom is batteries. 600 milliamp L 5 volt 5C pack. I think it is a NiCad, which is a little disappointing. This is what the boats came with. I've got one in here just for size. It is looking a little rough because I've used it a lot, but it is a 600 milliamp L 25C LiPo, I believe. It is a lithium, I know that for a fact, and this is definitely a nickel style pack. You can get yourself a little USB charger. Get yourself some more little stuff here. Get an instruction manual. So on and so forth. Goes over everything that you need to know. Now let's move on to the truck here. So before I get to the truck though, you do get a little Phillips head screw kit, which is going to be great for working on glasses. But here's the truck. So looking at it real quick, it is pretty small, which is pretty expected. I'm going to do the same thing I did for the excavator video and take a can of WD-40, because everyone knows how big that is. Set that in front of the door. It's a little bit bigger than a can of WD-40. So first impressions, truck looks pretty phenomenal. There is a little bit of packing dust on it, which will get washed off, but this is a matte green, which it kind of looks like my girlfriend's SX102 Deadbolt that I just got done, because, well, it's a military themed as well. So, first impressions, it's a hard body. These tires have no foam inserts, but they do look pretty scale appealing. The rims look phenomenal. Back here on the bed, I would have liked to see the bed be a little bit of a different color for some wood grain look, but nothing a little bit of paint can't fix. And then this all pops down here where you can put things in the back here, which I might use the excavator in this in one video. Pack stuff up here in the back from the excavator. It might be pretty cool having those two products coincide together. Then you also have this up here. You got walking doors. The interior on this thing, if it'll focus, actually looks pretty good. On the front, you pop that up. That is where your battery goes. So the hood actually opens up on this thing. Then inside here, up there, is where your battery goes. This guy should fit straight up in here, which is great for weight, which is something that trail trucks need. It fits very good up in there. It's a little loose, but then you can take like this guy here, which I do not suggest running a LiPo. But you can put it up here. You won't have low voltage shut off, so you're just going to have to kind of feel for it if you do go that route. Up here you have the lights, which are supposed to be fully functional. I am going to actually plug in the battery here, so then we can hopefully see this guy turn on here. So there's the lights. Little hard to see here in the studio since I've got such bright lights, but you can see it a little bit there. Now, I'm going to flip this guy over here for a brief second. So underneath here, you have your on-off switch, you have your steering trim, which is a very old style steering trim. I would have liked to have actually seen a proportional steering. Considering it's set up like that, I know it's not. I actually have a little bit of a project idea for this. Which if this guy drives pretty good out of the box, I would take it up on that project idea. But then you have solid front and rear axle, leaf spring suspension, so this will actually be my first truck I owned that is leaf spring. I've driven a handful though. The axles are all plastic. They are let's see here, they are an open diff, which will make it a different style of driving. You get some plastic universals here with all plastic joints, which in this size of truck it should be fine. You get some steel frame rails. I believe they're steel, they might be alloy. Actually looking at it, I think it is alloy. You get your center chains right here, which bulges out where they fall, which is not the best thing. Back here you get your little metal, and when I mean little, I mean it's little. Working your way back even more, you get some cool little accessories back here. The back is leaf spring as well. The back actually feels pretty good. The front feels decent, the rear feels actually pretty good. That is going to be your stock tire, your stock flex, which is not bad. I think once you put some weight, because right now the rear actually feels a little more springy than the front, but this is supposed to be a transporter, so I think whenever you put weight in the back here, it'll actually perform way better. So, that honestly is how the truck is. Let's go ahead and check something out here on the radio side of things though. This battery compartment looks actually pretty small to be double A's, I mean. So I think it is triple A, which is going to be a little irritating. I would have liked to have seen double A's back here, but I guess we have to work with, oh, I was wrong. 2 double A's right up in there. So that'll be nice getting that thing ready to go and ready to rock. So, yeah, this is the transporter trail truck from SGILE, the SGILE Direct, which is on Amazon. Link in the description to go ahead and purchase one. This thing is really cheap. This thing comes in at under 50 bucks shipped on Amazon. And it's got great detail. It's got lights. It's got leaf spring, hard body. This would be a great platform to kind of build a Class 1 truck off of. And I've actually been thinking what would be close to this in full-size scaling, if you take this and put this next to an S610, is the original Willys Jeeps. Do you guys remember those from the military? Yeah, I know you guys, some of you guys do. That would be amazing to do. But this body does look great, so I'll run this body for a while. Get some videos done. It does have rubber mirrors, I just realized, which is phenomenal. Good job to them for doing that at SGILE. So, yeah, make sure you guys drop me a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you guys think about this product. And until next time, this is Adam Munds with RCHub Productions, signing out.